Eh? Of course it is. I'm the one forging it after all. I would be ashamed if it was not the best work I can do. True. Most pirates are desperate scamps who fight with rusty cutlasses and blunted daggers. But some are fighting men who know a good sword when they see one. It's to those that I sell my blades. Would you do me a small favor? The finest blue steel is made from an ore found only in my homeland, Samaria. I've got a supplier who sends me this metal. There should be a crate of it down at the North Docks, just eastward of the harbor market. Would you fetch it for me? I can offer a reward. I'll dig something out of my stockpile. This is Turach. Favors of the coin of the realm. Take what you can get now, and be ready to defend it later when others try to take it. Take this note, and find Captain Redrick at the docks. His cursed slave ship just came into port. It's got my ore on board. By Crom, if that ship sank and I lost my ore, it would still be worth it, just to end that foul trade. I know him of old. We fought side by side for a time as sellswords on battlefields in a dozen lands. He was among my closest friends. We grew up, and I turned to my old trade of smithing. He became a filthy slaver. I drone on in my anger. Forget it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Fetch my ore. The boots will be yours. Go then.
Aye, then. Aye? What's this now? Let me see this supposed message. Ah, yes, the shipment from Samaria. It's still on the ship with the other cargo. Any of my crew can tell you where it is. He picks his words. I'm a trader. I buy and sell what can be sold. These days, slaves fetch the best prices, if you can keep them healthy on long voyages. I know Turach does not approve, but he was always too moral for a pirate. I sailed with him for a while, you know. Our friendship is hidden and quieter than ever before. I'll give you that much. But it's still there. The ties forged on the field of battle are the ties that bind. But such talk has a tendency to make me misty-eyed, and wish for better, bloodier days. Turach was like no other sword brother. Handy with a blade, a fine eye for quality, and once tutored by no less a man than King Conan's own father. Good days. A good companion. Ah, Turach, you northern barbarian jester! He might spit in my beard and try to forget our sword days together, but he still scrabbles for my gold like everyone else in Turach. Never trust a betrayer.
Hup! For the blacksmith, right? We were unloading it, but the winch on the crane is stuck. Your crate is right there in that net hanging over the hold, but we can't get it down. It's not fouled up for good or anything like that. Try giving that crane there a tug or two. You might be able to jostle it free. Go with the tide.
Aye? Fine news, fine news. You were gone such a time I'd worried your skull had been split open by some back alley brigand or a wharf rat out for your coin purse. Hand it over. Gods, what's happened to it? It looks like it's been thrown around by a frost giant. It did. I don't suppose it smashed through the hull and sank the wretched thing, did it? Ah, well. The metal inside is intact, and that's what counts. Thank you for doing me this service. Here's that reward I promised. I won this key in a dice game with a pirate last year. He swore it opened a chest of booty stored in the mausoleum on White Sands Isle. Go then.